Marco Verratti, you ever wanted a girl so bad but failed so many damn times to get her? That's Barcelona. Bro, Barça chased Verratti like a desperate simp chasing his crush who keeps saying, "I have a boyfriend." Barcelona made drama, headlines, leaks, tantrums. Hell, even Messi was begging the board. Who know? L. But PSG? Oh, PSG played the toxic boyfriend role perfectly. Verratti had no release clause, meaning Paris basically said, "Yeah, you can look, but you ain't touching." And Verratti himself, instead of forcing his way out, this man signed those funny contracts that basically locked him inside the golden prison of Paris. He had the talent, no doubt, silky passing, control, could have been a Barca legend. But nope, he stayed stuck in PSG, winning useless League One titles that nobody outside of Paris gives a shit about. Imagine Verratti with Messi and Busquets. Damn, instead, we got Verratti doing TikToks in Paris and choking in the Champions League. Thanks for nothing, Marco. And it only gets better, or worse, depending how you see it. If you're laughing at Barcelona's pain so far, drop a like, because the next one is comedy gold. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Oh boy, Wijnaldum. The man who literally helped knock Barca out of the Champions League with that famous Liverpool comeback. And then, get this, Barca tried to sign him afterwards. What kind of clown show is this? Look, Wijnaldum is a good player, I won't lie. Solid engine, works hard, Champions pedigree. But Barca level? Nah, man. This was when Barcelona were broke as hell, desperate as a drunk uncle at a wedding. They were basically shopping in the free garbage aisle. And Wijnaldum was free, so they thought, hell yeah, let's grab him. But if he actually joined, the fans would have hated him, and sooner or later the player would have hated the club too. Like, imagine walking into the Camp Nou after being the dude who scored in that 4-0 disaster. That's like marrying the girl whose boyfriend you just stole. It's just bad vibes. Man, in the end, Wijnaldum ran off to PSG, flopped harder than a fish out of water, and Barcelona dodged a bullet. Sometimes losing is actually winning. Alright, moving on. We had the desperate signing. Now let's talk about the one that got away. Ruben Neves. Now this one hurts. This wasn't desperation. This could have been love. Barcelona signing Neves would have been a beautiful marriage. Young, talented, class A midfielder with vision, good passing range. Even the name sounds Barca. He had that Busquets Shiva DNA energy. And hell, is he even handsome enough to fit the Barca aesthetic? Imagine him pinging passes in the camp, instead of grinding at Wolves. It's tragic, but Barcelona couldn't afford him. Wolves wanted real money, and Barca at the time was still broke as hell, probably paying Griezmann's wages to sit on the bench. Neves never came, and that potential legend story never happened. Barca missed out. Simple as that. Now every time I watch him play, I just think, damn, you could have been our guy. Instead, we're stuck recycling Busquets until he's 50. But if Neves was the dream, the next one was a nightmare waiting to happen. Willian. Oh, my God, Willian. This one still makes me laugh. Imagine going from Neymar to Willian. Bro, it's like trading a Ferrari for a used Honda Civic with 3 missing tires. Don't get me wrong, Willian had some good moments at Chelsea, some free kicks, some runs, but he was never, ever Barca material. Dude was built for mid-table vibes, not the big stage. Yet Barcelona were obsessed. Every week, reports came out, Barcelona pushing for Willian. Like, who the hell in the boardroom thought this was a good idea? Players in that locker room were probably crossing fingers like, please God, don't let this happen. If Barca had signed him, fans would have rioted. He doesn't fit the style. He doesn't fit the quality. He just doesn't fit. Thankfully, it collapsed, and Willian went on to, well, bounce around clubs and prove Barca really dodged a damn disaster. And that's it. 4 players who almost wore the Barcelona shirt but never did. Verratti, Wijnaldum, Neves, Willian. Some tragic misses, some hilarious escapes. Now tell me in the comments, which of these players do you think would have been a blessing, and which one would have been a total curse? And if you want part 2 for Real Madrid, Bayern, Man United, or Liverpool, Hit that like button, smash subscribe, and I'll see you next time.